Hey, this is my Millia guide on how to approach the Baiken matchup. I hope you find this guide helpful and apply it to your matches. A lot of the information is applicable to other characters, so don't be afraid to use this information with different characters. So Baiken doesn't have a lot of options for round start, but from what I've seen, her 5S, 2S, and parry were the ones I was most concerned about and wanted to lab against. So let's look into what her 5S, 2S, and parry will do against our 5S. So her 2S would lose because it's 11 frame normal, and our 10 frame far slash would interrupt it. Both our 10 frame far slashes collide and give us a straight hit. And surprisingly, the parry will get counter hitted because it looks like because the parry is so fast that it goes into recovery by the time our 10 frame normal gets over there. For the slash version of Kabari, unblock this move is not very scary. You both have a 5 frame normal, so you can mash 2p to trade with her. However, on hit, she's +3, so you'll have to respect it. Alright, so if you see this move during a Gatling, you can Mizzo through it or 6p to punish. For hard slash Kabari, this move is -3 on block, so the follow-up is actually unsafe if she does it at a very poor spacing. The follow-up can also be punished by throwing her out of dash animation like this. In certain strings, if she goes for H Kabari, you can actually react with a 6p and get a counter hit. This seemed to be most strings that I was recording against. The only ones where it wouldn't work at all was off of her close slash and hard slash and going into it. Because unsent is a move that Baikens will use to open you up. When Tiger need, it becomes an unreactable overhead, but if block becomes -18 and can be punished with a combo of your choice. One thing to note though is that if you get hit by it, she's only +2, and since her fastest normal was 5 frame, that gives you enough time to actually throw her out of the follow-up 5p. As far as Baiken's parry is concerned, it interacts with Millia's H&M top only if Millia herself is doing the meaty action. So if you do it off of a 2k 2D, since the Tandem top is hitting first, the projectile portion of the H&M top will actually interrupt any parry attempt, since it doesn't parry projectiles. But on the other hand, if suppose I do a throw, and I do a meaty jump kick, I'll actually get parried. So you'll need to adjust your Oki setups accordingly. For normals to look out for against Baiken, her 2HS comes to mind. It's a strong neutral tool from Baiken to watch out for. It has long range and hits low, but it's also -13. So it leaves her in a very punishable position. She's also in a crouch state as well, so combos will just work easier. So something like Far Slash into Iron Savior will be fine. You can even do a dash up 5k 2D. But punishing this move is also very important. To do that, I would do a sweep. But an S tandem top also works as well. I see this Gatling from 2S, so it's spaced out. It can be backdash and punished with 2D. 6HS is also -13 on block, so just do your normal far slash punish as well. 2S is a disjointed normal, so whip punishing won't work normally like you would with sweep. As you can see here, I'm just getting annihilated, or I'm getting a trade, or just whiffing completely. So normally I would just do S tandem top. For supers, fun little note, I found that you can actually throw her out of the second hit into the third hit, because there's a little bit of a hole. Fun fact, there's actually a gap after the second hit, and you can actually throw her before you get to the third hit. Her projectile super works very similar to Millia's Septum. It's plus on block and very fast. So what you can do it on reaction if she throws out a neutral is you can actually Mizzo through it. If you found this helpful, please drop me a like or sub to help the channel. If you'd like to see any more matchup related content, let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching and catch you next time.